I want to welcome everybody to the Celebrate Hope 2020 preview. My name is Jerry Silverstein. I'm a member of the committee for Mitchell Cancer Institute Celebrate Hope, and I've been involved since its inception, and I'm proud to be hosting this today and interviewing some wonderful people who have dedicated themselves to research and to the facility and to coming up with a cure for cancer. We want to keep the mission of MCI front and center, so our first guest is MCI researcher and professor, Dr. Natalie Gassman. Natalie joined the Mitchell Cancer Institute in 2015 as an assistant professor of oncologic sciences and has received many accolades and awards for her work, including the Mayor Mitchell Award for Excellence in Cancer Research. Natalie, thank you for taking time to talk with us about this importance of Celebrate Hope. We've got a couple of questions for you. Tell us about Celebrate Hope funds and how it's impacted your research.
So I've been very, very lucky to have two Celebrate Hope funds dedicated to my lab. In 2017, my postdoctoral researcher received a Junior Faculty Development Award through Celebrate Hope. And so it gave him seed money to pursue an independent research project looking at cardiotoxicity caused by doxorubicin treatment during chemotherapy. And so that project was really instrumental in helping him build his career as a cancer researcher. And it was also just a really great mechanism to allow him to present a poster at the Celebrate Hope Gala and interact with all the great donors and see the people that he's helping as, cancer survivors and people who have a real investment in seeing the future of cancer research grow and hopefully cure cancer someday.
Well, having the ability to present at Celebrate Hope really, I think, involves researchers and gets them to the level of the donors and where they get excited about what they're doing and they get excited about research and donors can really see where their money's going and what it's going to do and the potential that it has. With the money that's been raised for Celebrate Hope, has there been equipment purchased by Celebrate Hope funds, and how has this helped you in your research?
So I came to MCI primarily because of the amazing microscope facility that Celebrate Hope money helped seed. And so we have these fantastic confocal resources and super resolution microscopes, which are really important to my DNA repair research. But we've also started doing metabolism research and looking at environmental exposures and how they could be involved in the progression and development of cancer. And then when Dr. Marie Mageau came in 2016, the Celebrate Hope funds helped fund an NMR, which we've used extensively to look at how vitamin B deficiency and different supplementation strategies might affect cancer progression and also be used as potential aids to chemotherapy being more effective. So I think the Celebrate Hope money has been extremely instrumental in my research, and the equipment that it's funded has allowed us to publish 4 or 5 different very outstanding papers in the cancer research field.
With my knowledge of the microscopes, if I'm correct, I think the MCI is one of only maybe 4 facilities in the world, not necessarily in the United States, but in the world, that has both microscopes in the same facility to do research with, and that's a real plus for attracting world-renowned researchers like yourself and potential of other researchers coming here. And again, that's one of the things that Celebrate Hope does, is it helps raise funds to get researchers here, to give them equipment to work with. Can you speak to the importance of the events like Celebrate Hope, and how its continued growth will help us in the future and for its notoriety?
Well, I think Celebrate Hope is not just a concept. I mean, Celebrate Hope is great. We want people to be invested in cancer research and changing the future. But what Celebrate Hope really does for researchers is allow us to interact with the donors. It allows us to meet the stakeholders that we're trying to serve. And we always have such great interactions with the community at Celebrate Hope. So from the caterers who are always excited to have all the food, and they're always excited to support the Mitchell Cancer Institute, to cancer survivors and family members of cancer patients, they're always so rewarding to talk to, and they always want to tell us how we hope the next great breakthrough is around the corner. And with their support, hopefully that is true.
Well, that is always the highlight of when I attend, and that's able to talk to the researchers and see what's new, what's coming on board, and where things are going and how we're able to help. So Natalie, I wanted to thank you for all the work that you're doing for MCI and continue to do for MCI, and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
We have with us Julia Greer Phobes, who's been part of Celebrate Hope for many years. Julia's been the mastermind behind carrying out the vision and the incredible decor Celebrate Hope is known for. Our scene today and our video was created by Julia, and it's a collection of our past Celebrate Hope decor. It looks very, very beautiful. Julia, thank you very much. But I have a few questions for you. Tell us a little bit more about Celebrate Hope and how the butterfly became a symbol and how it keeps coming up every year in the decor for Celebrate Hope.
Well, the butterfly has been with Celebrate Hope longer than I have. I think it's been part of y'all's symbol since the beginning. But I was brought on for the 10th anniversary in 2018. And we decided to do kind of an Art Deco theme that year. And we kind of decided to do let's do one big butterfly. So we did a giant butterfly up on the stage, and that was the only butterfly in the whole event. And just to really, you had to go into the whole party until you saw that, and then that was the main, emphasis. And then the next year for 2019, we did butterflies everywhere, which is what a lot of this is from. But it's just, the butterfly is a symbol of transformation, I think, with the researchers and all of that, and then also the cancer patients and the transformation they're going through on their journey.
Yeah, and it's also a beautiful backdrop that it makes with especially the monarch butterfly that we use for that. So it really does. And Celebrate Hope is known for its wow factor, and the decor and the presentation that for the past years and that you've made, like you said, since the 10th anniversary, has created a big reputation in the city of Mobile that people look forward to seeing what is it going to be this year. What does it mean to you have a hand in something like that, to be meaning so special?
I love doing big events. I love doing corporate stuff, and I love my relationship with Mitchell Cancer Institute and USA Health, and I love a wow factor at events. So like I said, that giant butterfly the first year was a big wow factor, and then for the past 2 years we've used performers. We had some Art Deco dancers the first year, and then the second year we had giant LED lit up butterflies. People dancing on the bars, so that was fun too.
In our past Celebrate Hopes, we've, like you said, we've created that wow factor, and I think the people who attend it, again, they look forward to seeing what's happening. In your opinion, what makes Celebrate Hope different from the other events that you're involved with or things that go on in Mobile?
I think just the mission behind it, everybody's there for the same reason, and that's to help further the cancer research and, hopefully to create big breakthroughs in that, and we're lucky to have that in our city.
And what keeps you coming back to work with Celebrate Hope? You do such a special job with it.
Thank you. The relationship I've built with, like I said, Mitchell Cancer Institute and the people behind it and the people behind Celebrate Hope, I feel really lucky to be a part of that group.
Well, we're very, very honored to have you help us and to do these events like this. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of planning, takes a team of people, I'm sure, to help you with all that. It's something to be seen. And for people who have not attended Celebrate Hope, they need to come and see your work. And Julia, we want to thank you today for all your involvement and all your support for Celebrate Hope.
Thank you so much for having me.
We have with us Georgia Russo, who's been serving as our guest celebrity chef for Celebrate Hope for many years. And Georgia's back with us again this year with Chef Emmanuel to create something new and special. Georgia has created wonderful dishes for us in the past, and they're always a favorite of everybody who attends the event. And we'd first like to ask you, Georgia, how you became involved with Celebrate Hope?
Well, one day an old friend of mine and a big supporter of Mitchell Cancer Institute, Sherry Weber, came to my office and she said, "We would like for you to be one of the featured chefs at Celebrate Hope." And I was in awe because I felt like it was such an honor to help such a worthy cause. And as a caterer, as a catering company, you get asked to do a lot of things, but this particular event it means so much, and we were just delighted to help and be a part of it. And we've been a part of it, I believe, for 10 years.
Yeah, and those have been wonderful years,
Thank
absolutely,
you.
as we said before. And tell us a little bit what you've seen at Celebrate Hope and what you've experienced over the years that you've been involved.
Well, you see a community come together for a very important facility. It's such a benefit to have this in our community, and Celebrate Hope helps get the word out to the people that what the Mitchell Cancer Center is doing and how it can affect our lives. Cancer probably has touched every family across the board, across religions, racial lines, economic lines, and this facility can make a difference.
And I think it does make a difference. And I think it makes a difference having the event on the grounds of the facility so people can see the facility that don't even realize it's here in Mobile.
Absolutely.
And what it can do and how beautiful of a place it is and how comfortable it is if, God forbid, someone had to take
That's right. That's right.
an event there. So explain us a little bit about this year and about the different, how this is going to be different than the years in the past and what's in store for us.
In the past, we've always come up with items like Southern shrimp and grits, or the first year we did braised lamb shoulder with chickpeas and apricots, you know, just some really good, hearty, you know, delicious things that most people aren't aware that, you know, oh boy, this can be done at a cocktail party or something. So this year when I got the call, it was like, you know, it's COVID. We all know it's COVID. So what can we do to help still have Celebrate Hope as an event, and yet in the confines of the COVID restrictions? My company had been doing a lot of things that were COVID related. So together we came up with this idea of a pre-boxed item that's going to have lots of goodies in it, and you get to choose which ones you want, and we will prepare them and box them and present them during those 3 days. I think it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you will get to go home and enjoy whatever you pick with a bottle of wine or some beer, and have Celebrate Hope in a whole different light. And we are just very excited about it.
Well, the creation that you and your team and the team at Celebrate Hope have come up to keep this event alive during this COVID period is very special, and because funds are very much needed there for that facility. And your family is, you know, a tradition and establishment in Mobile for all the years that they've been here, all the charity that they've done, and we appreciate everything that you have done in your family through the years and in your involvement in Celebrate Hope, and you know, the flexibility that you've allowed yourself and with your busy schedule to participate with us again and be part of Celebrate Hope.
Well, if you participate this year, you'll be in for a real treat.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you again to all of our sponsors for supporting Celebrate Hope. We know it's been a tough year, but your support has made a direct impact on our community. Please enjoy your signature boxes and plan to join us again next year at Celebrate Hope. And don't forget, donations can still be made online.